These are the Cabbage Patch dolls. They are, according to toy store manager, the toy this Christmas, and are next to impossible to buy. Newswatch 16 spent part of the day trying to find a few dolls just to photograph. We finally found these, which are for display purposes only. Stores like Boscov's in downtown Wilkes-Barre are getting up to 100 phone calls a day just asking for Cabbage Patch dolls.
Okay, the only thing we suggest is just keep calling back and trying every so often, okay?
Toy department manager Henry Zilkowski says the demand is far exceeding the supply.
They last minutes on the shelf. There's no shelf life to them at all. They jump right off the shelf. People are tickled to death when they get them, and they don't even care about the price. They'll just take them. As long as they can get them, they'll take them, no matter what the price is.
Mary Lago of Wilkes-Barre is one of the many frustrated shoppers unable to find the dolls after searching several stores.
They're out of them.
And how many stores have you tried?
3 stores at the mall. And I came here today.
What do you think the attraction is?
The kids just
They're homemade. They're handmade. That's it. That's what they say.
After talking with a number of toy department managers and finding out that there's only going to be a few more of these Cabbage Patch dolls actually shipped into our area between now and Christmas, chances are that the closest thing any of us are going to see to the actual doll is if we take one and cut it out of one of the newspaper ads. Mark Davis, Newswatch 16, Wilkes-Barre.
They were fighting for the ones they loved today. At department stores in northeastern Pennsylvania, it was parent against parent fighting each other to get those very popular and very hard to get dolls. Yes, I speak of the Cabbage Patch Kids. The manager of a department store in South Williamsport, Lycoming County, says the line outside his store started at 1:30 this morning, and when the doors opened, a stampede of about 500 people burst into the store. In Wilkes-Barre, it was described as mass hysteria at a department store when they got their new shipment in. Newswatch 16's Jacqueline Carr was there, braving the mob.
This was the scene in their department store in Wilkes-Barre Sunday morning as hundreds of people crowded up to a counter, all for one little thing. All of those people are pushing and shoving to get one of these. They're Cabbage Patch dolls, and I talked to some people to find out why they'd want to go through all this just to get a doll.
We've been out in line about 5 hours. And my mother wants a doll for the grandchildren. I have 2 boys, you know, but everybody tells me they're going to be collector's items.
How long have you been standing in line?
Since 4 o'clock this morning. It was worth it. I got one.
Why?
Why? Because I have a granddaughter that's heart and soul, Melissa France, and she is just patiently waiting for her birthday.
With all the commotion, Wilkes-Barre City Police were standing by to keep the crowd under control. But even so, one woman was injured when there was a fight over a doll. The woman was treated and released from Wilkes-Barre's General Hospital. With only 240 dolls and close to 600 people, not everyone walked out of the store with a new little toy called a Cabbage Patch doll under their arm.
I'm waiting since 7 o'clock out there, and they just pushed in like cattle. It was ungodly. I'm very disappointed now my daughter won't have one for Christmas.
People I talked with that didn't get dolls say if they find them on sale somewhere else, they'll stand in line all over again to try to get one. Jacqueline Carr, Newswatch 16 in Wilkes-Barre.
The response to the workshop was predictable. The House of Fabrics in Royal Oak was jammed this morning with people waiting to buy material to make their own Cabbage Patch-like dolls. And this reportedly is the only store around that has the materials, all listed for sale above the counter. Bonnie Sawyers, a doll maker and sewing instructor, conducted today's workshop and says the dolls are not expensive if you make your own, but could be a little difficult for the beginning sewer. She says the basic instructions are all right here in the Tiny Tots doll making book.
It's something that takes a little time, a lot of patience, but it's a lot of fun and well worth the effort. It costs about $20 per doll for your first doll. After that, you can make one for about $10. I spend 12 to 15 hours per doll, depending on the hairstyle and the features.
Now, Detroit area citizens who missed today's workshop need not despair. If the Cabbage Patch craze continues, the House of Fabrics has generously agreed to host 6-week courses starting in January to teach others this doll-making technique.
The price, $24 plus materials, and this little fellow tells me that's quite a bargain.
From Detroit, this is Buzz Luttrell reporting for ABC News.
The FBI has handled strange cases before, but this is a strange one. A counterfeit Cabbage Patch doll ring.
The individual that we arrested in New Jersey claimed that he had already sold 30,000 of these counterfeit dolls.
This is one of the counterfeit Cabbage Patch dolls, which we're allegedly selling for $12. This is the real thing, which is selling for $8 or $10 more if you can find one. Can you find any differences between the two? Well, the real doll has dimples. The fake does not. The real one has a navel. The fake does not. The real one has thumbs. The fake does not. And on the neck of the real one is a trademark, which is difficult to show on camera, but it is there. The FBI agents moved in on this novelty store on Broadway and seized perhaps 1,000 counterfeit Cabbage Patch dolls, carrying them out by the case. And inside they arrested Mr. Bendar Wu, who is charged with allegedly selling the dolls to an undercover investigator. Charged them with
violation of the federal copyright statute, which carries a maximum penalty of a $30,000 fine or 1 year in jail.
Josh Howell for ABC News, New York.
KRZ-FM, the time has come. I have to give up Steffi. Much as I care for her, I'm going to give her to a good home right now. Call me toll-free, 1-800-222-0985. Dial carefully, and I'm going to pick a winner at random.
After that announcement and only a few hours of promotion, this Wilkes-Barre radio station was literally flooded with phone calls. Everyone trying to be that random caller to win a Cabbage Patch Kid, Steffi Ricky. The winner came early. It was a man from Wilkes-Barre. The call was recorded for playback over the air, and this is how it went.
Great. Who's this?
This is Mike Dreyer.
Hi, Mike. And what are you going to do with the doll?
I'm going to give it to the Big Brother and Big Sister program from Luzerne County.
That's right. Mike Dreyer won this most valuable doll, and now he's giving it away to Big Brothers and Big Sisters, even though Mike has a daughter of his own.
I wanted to win it for a good cause for Christmas time and to be able to give it away.
Now Jane Feeney has the pleasure of making Christmas a little bit brighter for a little brother or little sister.
Maybe just to put all the names of the little brothers and sisters in a hat and pull one.
For that child, it'll be a Cabbage Patch Christmas. As one person put it, there is a Santa Claus after all. Mark Davis, Newswatch 16, Wilkes-Barre.
Give me a big smile now. That's it. Look at it. Whee! Okay.
No, it's not your typical baby picture, but it may be the next logical step for Cabbage Patch doll lovers. Make a portrait of or with your new loved one. Greenville photographer Tom Guest ran an ad offering to take pictures of the dolls. His studio was filled with people willing to pay a little for what they call a lot of memories.
My sons think I'm crazy, but that's what I want to do. So, little family picture to go on the album.
Now, Peyton Benham has been wanting to do this all week, but what do you do with the picture?
I guess I'm going to hang the picture in my room so I can remember them.
I can go down in history as being the person that photographed more Cabbage Patch babies than anybody else now. Hopefully we'll be able to continue this for as long as they make Cabbage Patch babies.
So with the flash of the camera, a few dollars, and 2 weeks for processing, you can be the envy of your Cabbage Patch friends. Dale Weiss for ABC News, Greenville, South Carolina.